Well, I'm 31 years old and I lost my job. I got fired. And I got fired during training. I didn't even get a warning, man. That's messed up. You know, my name's Elliot. I worked out in the medical field, or I did, and I really enjoyed what I did. And I'm not going to go into any background or anything like that because I'm trying to actively go back into that role. But if you're here in America, I think there's a very serious tension, especially in my generation, where it's just like, man, we did all the right things, right? We did the test, we did the time, we paid our tuition fees at college. For what? My girlfriend and I were talking about this up until recently, up until I was fired. We were making more money than we ever have in our entire life, yet we still feel just as broke as we did in college. I mean, we were doing very good, or at least what we would have thought in college was doing very good. And we don't have the craziest lifestyle. We live in I want to say, not a nice two-bedroom apartment, but it's also, at the same time, it's not trash. It's kind of nice. I mean, you guys tell me. I think, it's just that's a nice little two-bedroom. Nothing to be ashamed of by any stretch of the means. If anything, we had a lot of pride into moving here. We thought this was a nice area. And it is a nice area in Georgia where I'm at. Also, say hi to Annie. Obviously, the best part. Hey, big girl. Yeah, look at her. She's so freaking cute. God, she's great. Sorry, I kind of got off on a tangent there. But what I was saying is that my girlfriend and I had made more money than we ever have in our lives, right? But we still feel as broke as ever. And our lifestyle, what I was trying to get at, wasn't crazy. But with the cost of everything going up, we were even looking at our grocery bill. We haven't changed our lifestyle. It's pretty, like I said, it's pretty bobo, pretty basic. And we're looking at our receipts just from like a year ago or stuff like that, and it's legitimately doubled. If something used to cost $20 at the store, now it's $40 to $45 at the store. And now, I don't have a job. Oh, I don't have a job. And I know what some of you are thinking. Go on LinkedIn. Go on WorkZipRecruiter or whatever and apply for jobs. I have been. I've even been applying to places like Walmart or BJ's Wholesale or Costco. And I even haven't gotten a call back from them. It's not like I'm not even willing to not take another job or go into another role. I'm very much actively looking for just employment. Right now, I just need to make, money. I broke down my expenses. I need to make about $555.04 a week just to cover ends. Not even to feed myself, just to pay the bills and everything that I have due. I need to make about $55 a week, right? So in this day, I'm not even willing to oppose to working multiple jobs to make it happen, right? And now, I know some of you who are going to be watching this, or maybe the three of you who might see this, somebody will be older, and it's like, well, why don't you print out your resumes and drop it off at places? I have. I really, at the point now, I was telling one of my buddies at the gym this, I don't know what to do. I'm trying not to get defeated. I have a little mantra that I came up with is, I am good, I am great, I will get better. Breaking it down is, I am good, I'm not evil, I try to be a good person, I try to, spread happiness and joy. I'd like to think I stand on the side of good. I am great because I do not strive for mediocrity. I want to be an example, as funny as the situation that I'm in. I want to be an example of a good person who can win in this world without being a scumbag or, trying to do a pump and dump or anything along those lines. And I will get better. I know I'm going to make mistakes. We're all mistakes. At the end of the day, I'm a human being, and blessed be that may. I know I make mistakes, but I will improve on it. I try not to make the same mistake twice. I hope you guys don't either. But that's my little mantra. I'm good, I am great, I will get better. But I want to use this moment. I keep telling myself this. I was on the phone to my mama too, where I want to use this as like my Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson moment, where he famously had $7 to his name, and now he's the fucking Rock. I don't want to be the fucking Rock. I just want to be able to take care of my girlfriend, feed for my dog, you know, maybe take us out on a date or a vacation every now and then. I don't really want a life of fame by any stretch of the means. Which is even ironic that I'm recording this and putting this out on YouTube, because people are going to be like, well, you're doing it to seek attention. I'm doing this because I literally have no other way, and I feel like I'm going crazy. And as stupid as it sounds, talking to this camera, via just talking to you guys in the comments and responding to that and everything else, it's just like I feel like I'd go crazy, you know. I feel like I already, like, I feel like most of us feel some level of loneliness, or, you know, distance from our friends, especially from high school. And we look back, there could be lots of regret. I sure have my own, but I don't want to sit back and think of that. I mean, I feel like I'm already down. I feel like if you're in this position with me, you've done everything you were supposed to, and it feels like life is just kicking you down. It's like we could either like, life's kicking us down, so we could either, like, weep in our own sorrow, and that's going to be hard, or we could try to laugh and spread some positivity. That's going to be hard. Both options are going to be hard. I just think, you know, choosing to be happy, choosing to be optimistic, and most importantly, choosing to believe in myself is going to be the best thing for me going forward. So I am going to go to the gym later today, and I'll probably take you guys with me, and we'll follow through with the rest of the day. But I want to know where your guys' thoughts are at currently in this video. Where are your guys' thoughts at? Let me know down below, and I'll see you guys at the gym. And before the gym, I had to make sure that, you know, if I'm going to get my fitness in, so does this little girl as well. And let me tell you what, Annie, oh my gosh, she loves the ball. Ball is life for this one. I'm sure if you guys have a dog, ball is life for them too, but for real with this one. You ready to kick some butt?
Yeah.
Alright, let's get it. And that's a wrap for the day. I'm gonna head home, I'm gonna eat, probably cry myself to sleep. And I really don't know what I'm gonna do with this channel, with this vlog. I'm probably gonna keep it consistent, that way I can, like, at least feel like I'm being productive, being creative, getting my creative outlook or my creative juices out, and try to keep a positive attitude. And maybe along the way I can either motivate or find a group of other, let's call them Gen Zers, Gen Xers, people born in the 90s, the early 2000s, even the late 1980s, who are kind of in the same predicament that I'm in, where we lost our job, we did everything we were told that we were supposed to have that American dream. And, you know, I want security right now. I want consistent income, let alone the idea of having a house and having kids. And that dream just seems so far out of reach right now. But I know one day it won't be. One day I can have it. I will have it. And repeat after me, guys. I am good. I am great. I will get better. I will have success, because I will manifest it in my life, and I will reap the rewards of which I sow. Meaning, we're going to put the work in, and we're going to reap those rewards for putting the work in. We're going to put our nose down. We're going to grind. We're going to try to lift people up even when we feel down. We're still gonna lift people up, put them on their feet, and just try to be a light for others to show that even though times are tough, even though things are real hard in your life, you can still be a good person and put a smile on someone's face. So with that said, I challenge you guys, make somebody laugh today, be the light in someone's life, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah.